Nobody's talking about what happens on the 21st of August. Not yet. The day will look ordinary. People will wake, move through their routines, and never realize they're walking straight into a turning point. But you'll feel it. You already do. The air is heavier. Time doesn't move the same. Even simple moments feel loaded, like they're carrying weight you can't explain. That's the signal. Because on August 21st, just before the new moon, the moon locks into a rare alignment that cracks open the hidden framework of your life. Quietly at first, then all at once. Ignore it, and by the time the shift is complete, what you missed may already be slipping out of reach. Most people will miss it. They'll walk blind through tomorrow. But not you. You're here, and that means you were meant to know. But before we go deeper into this, I want you to do 3 things right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and type 999 in the comments. This moon alignment is not a small shift. It's a turning point that could redefine the way you move through life. Imagine standing at the edge of something bigger, finally ready to walk through. It's a game changer, a rare moment when clarity and courage line up at the same time. On August 21st, the energy opens like a doorway, giving you the chance to step beyond old limits and step into new strength. Emotionally, it feels like inspiration finally clicking into place. Physically, it's the push you've been waiting for to get moving and take action. Spiritually, it's proof that you're not wandering aimlessly. You're being guided toward the version of yourself you've always known was waiting. This is your chance to embrace it fully. Right now, the universe is setting the stage for one of the most powerful alignments of the year. And it centers on the moon alignment taking place on August 21st. This is not just a point on the calendar. It's a cosmic spotlight turning toward us with a clear message about growth, renewal, and stepping into a higher path. The moon, often seen as a mirror to our inner world, aligns in a way that magnifies both what we've outgrown and what we are ready to step into. It's like the universe pulling back the curtain, showing us that a new chapter is ready to unfold if we are willing to rise and meet it. Astrologically, the moon alignment reminds us that timing is never random. The sky operates like a grand stage, each planet and phase playing its part in a story that's far greater than we imagine. The moon on August 21st illuminates the space between endings and beginnings, urging us to release what no longer serves our spirit while preparing for what's about to arrive. Think of it as clearing the shelves so the new can actually enter. This is especially powerful just before the new moon because the energy is focused on transition and fresh intention setting, giving us a clean slate that feels alive with potential. Numerologically, the number 21 is highly significant. When you break it down, 2 speaks of harmony, balance, and partnership, while 1 stands for leadership, fresh starts, and individuality. Together, 21 reduces to 3, which is the number of creation, expression, and alignment with joy. That means this moon alignment is not only about release, it's about the birth of creativity, self-expression, and the courage to speak your truth. The numbers themselves carry the invitation to embrace alignment between your inner world and your outer reality. Imagine the moon on August 21st as a compass pointing you toward the version of life you've been waiting to live. Spiritually, it can feel like a moment when clarity drops into place, like puzzle pieces finally coming together. Old weight begins to fade, making space for a lighter, freer energy. This isn't about forcing change, but about recognizing that you're being guided to take steps you might have hesitated on before. It's about aligning your heart with your path so life starts to flow with more ease, more connection, and more purpose. Astrologers often describe moments like this as turning points, when the moon's alignment opens what feels like a gateway into fresh awareness. Think of it like the start of a new season within yourself, a season where you are encouraged to grow, expand, and shine brighter. This alignment calls you to step into the light of your own story, to own your journey, and to trust that the universe is aligning behind you. On August 21st, the moon isn't simply hanging above us, it's pointing out where you've been, dimming your own light, and it's inviting you to rise into something fuller, more authentic, and deeply aligned. This is your cosmic reminder that you are part of a much larger rhythm, and when you listen to it, everything begins to move in harmony. The moon alignment is not a small event, it is a chance to reconnect with purpose, to see your path clearly, and to step forward with confidence into the future that has been waiting for you. This moment right now is an invitation to slow everything down inside yourself and step into a deeper awareness. The moon alignment on 21st August isn't just something happening far away in the night sky, it's a pulse of guidance waiting for you to tune into it. The best way to align with it is to create space where your mind becomes quiet enough to hear what your heart has been trying to tell you. Think of this experience as opening a window. Fresh energy moves in, and you suddenly notice that clarity was always within reach, only waiting for you to create the silence that welcomes it. As your body softens into stillness, begin to bring your focus to the natural rhythm that carries you without effort. You don't have to control it. You don't have to force it. Just notice the ease of being right here. The moon alignment is about harmony, about remembering that balance can exist in your inner world no matter what swirls around you externally. Allow yourself to lean into that balance as though the universe is holding you steady, gently guiding you toward the version of yourself you've been waiting to live fully. Imagine standing beneath the moon as it shines in perfect alignment. Picture the light wrapping around you, not in an overwhelming way, but like a steady presence that reminds you you're part of something much greater. Every thought you let go of makes the glow even brighter. Every distraction you release opens more space for clarity. Right here, right now, you're invited to release the weight of old stories that have no place in the future you're stepping into. Allow the word alignment to echo in your mind like a quiet mantra. Alignment isn't about perfection, it's about connection. The moon's alignment mirrors your own ability to come back to center, to recognize that you don't have to scatter your energy in 100 directions. In this moment, you're being drawn back to yourself. That's the gift of this meditation, a remembering, a coming home. Now, bring your awareness to your inner landscape. Notice where you've been carrying doubt or holding back from stepping into your fullest expression. The moon on 21st August is like a mirror showing you both what's been heavy and what's ready to rise. Instead of analyzing it or judging it, simply acknowledge it as part of your past, and then see yourself placing it down gently as though you no longer need to carry it forward. With each release, you create more space for lightness, more room for possibility. Feel into the truth that every ending creates space for beginnings. The moon alignment is a cosmic reminder that cycles are not to be feared, but embraced. The rhythm of the universe is always renewal, always transformation. You, too, are designed to step forward, to grow, to keep evolving. You're not standing still. You're part of the same flow that moves the stars, the same rhythm that guides the moon. In this stillness, bring forward one intention. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be detailed. It could be as simple as opening your life to more clarity, more courage, more love. Speak this intention softly, in your mind, as though you are planting a seed in fertile soil. The moon alignment acts as the sunlight that nourishes it, and in time, this seed grows into the reality you've been seeking. Now, draw your attention to the center of your chest, the place where your heart's energy lives. Imagine it glowing brighter with every passing moment, expanding beyond your body and into the space around you. The moon above mirrors that glow, amplifying it, reminding you that you're never separate from the cosmos. The alignment on 21st August brings this truth forward. You are part of the design, not apart from it. As your heart radiates outward, you are both grounded and expansive, rooted in yourself. while open to the infinite. Allow gratitude to rise within you. Gratitude for this quiet, for the moon alignment, for the reminder that you are supported in ways you can't always see. Gratitude shifts everything. It takes what you have and turns it into more than enough. As you sit in this space of appreciation, the universe responds by amplifying what you carry. Gratitude turns intentions into outcomes, turns thoughts into lived experiences. With every moment you spend here, you're aligning more closely with who you are meant to be. The moon doesn't rush its cycle, and neither do you need to rush your transformation. Trust that everything is unfolding at the pace it's meant to. Trust that when you step out of this meditation, you will carry with you a deeper clarity, a stronger sense of direction, and an inner calm that cannot be easily shaken. As you begin to bring yourself back into the room around you, hold on to the glow of this alignment. Know that you can return to this inner stillness whenever you choose, and that each time you do, the moon's energy is there to meet you, to strengthen you, to remind you of your place in the larger story. You are connected, you are supported, and you are ready for what comes next. The stillness you carry from the first part of this practice is now like a foundation, steady and reliable beneath you. From here, you are ready to build something new. The moon alignment on 21st August opens a space where clarity can turn into action, and action can turn into transformation. This isn't about rushing forward, it's about aligning so deeply with your truth that what you do next feels natural, unforced, and fully your own. As you sit in this quiet awareness, bring to mind the version of yourself you've always known is possible. Picture the confidence in your eyes, the calm in your voice, the strength in your steps. This is not a fantasy, it's a reflection of who you are becoming. The moon's alignment is like a spotlight showing you that version more clearly, inviting you to step closer until you no longer see it as distant, but as already within reach. Now imagine your future self standing before you. Notice the way they carry themselves, the way they radiate peace and purpose. Ask yourself silently, what did this version of me release in order to arrive here? Listen to what rises in your mind without judgment. Perhaps it's old doubts, or a fear of taking risks, or a hesitation to speak your truth. Whatever it is, imagine yourself gently handing it over to the moon above, as if the alignment is collecting what no longer serves you. In doing so, you create space for more courage, more clarity, more joy. Shift your focus now to affirmations that anchor this transformation. With each statement, let the words settle deeper into your awareness. I am ready for alignment. I am open to growth. I am guided with clarity and strength. These are not simply words, they are declarations. Each one shapes the energy you carry forward. The moon alignment amplifies them like an echo that grows louder with every repetition, rippling out into your reality. Visualize yourself walking down a path illuminated by soft silver light. Every step feels steady, and with each one, you become more certain of the direction you're heading. Along this path, imagine symbols of your intentions appearing beside you. Perhaps a doorway for new beginnings, a flame of inspiration, or a tree rooted deeply in the ground, representing stability and growth. These symbols are personal to you, markers that remind you of what you are calling in. As you walk this path, pause at a moment where the moon appears directly above you in perfect alignment. Its glow shines down like a blessing, and you realize this light has been guiding you all along. Allow that light to merge with your own inner radiance, so that you no longer see a separation between you and the cosmos. You are not watching the alignment, you are part of it. Now bring your awareness back to the present, but hold on to the vision of your future self, the affirmations that ground you, and the symbols that guide you. With the moon alignment on 21st August, every intention you set now carries a weight that stretches beyond this moment. It becomes part of your journey, woven into the rhythm of the universe itself. As we close this guided experience, carry 3 truths with you. You are supported, you are aligned, and you are ready. The moon will continue its cycle, but the clarity you've gained here will stay with you. Let it shape your steps. Let it guide your choices, and let it remind you that transformation is not something waiting in the distance. It is already unfolding within you. On Thursday, 21st August, a truth rises that can no longer be hidden, and it speaks directly to the part of you that has been waiting for undeniable confirmation. You've known, deep inside, that change was not only possible, but inevitable. And this is the turning point, where that knowing becomes undeniable. It's as though the universe has been whispering the same message in different ways, waiting for you to finally lean in and hear it clearly. This is that moment, the one where uncertainty dissolves, and a deeper clarity takes its place. The profound realization is that you are not moving through life as a passenger. You are, and always have been, the creator of the direction you take. The moon alignment marks a spotlight on your inner compass, reminding you that the answers you've been seeking outside were never truly out there. They've been carried within you all along, waiting for the right moment to be revealed, waiting for the noise around you to quiet enough for the truth to be heard. And that truth is this: you are not lost, you are not behind, you are exactly where you're meant to be, and the path ahead is brighter than you can imagine. It's natural to think of turning points as sudden and dramatic, like doors flying open all at once, but in reality, revelation often arrives quiet. It moves in like dawn, gradually painting the sky until suddenly everything is lit. On this day, that is what awakens within you, a recognition that the small steps you've been taking, the choices you've been unsure of, have been guiding you towards something far more significant than you realized. Every detour, every pause, every redirection has been a thread in the design that leads to right here. You might have believed that transformation belongs to extraordinary people, that some are chosen while others are left behind. But the deeper truth is that every soul carries the same spark of possibility. What separates those who rise is not privilege, not luck, but the willingness to recognize when the door opens and to step through it without hesitation. On Thursday, that invitation becomes undeniable. The universe is not holding you back. It's been waiting for you to see yourself as you truly are, capable, ready, and already aligned with the future you've been hoping for. The revelation is not abstract. It's not far away. It is intimate, personal, and woven into your everyday life. It shows up in the way you look at yourself in the mirror and see not just flaws but resilience. It shows up in the way you interact with others, realizing that every connection is part of a larger weaving of purpose. It shows up in the way you make decisions, choosing no longer from fear or habit, but from trust in your own guidance. This is the revelation that the power you seek has always been in your hands. As you stand in this realization, the intensity builds. It's as if every doubt that ever whispered you were not enough begins to dissolve under the weight of truth. That truth says, you are more than your past. You are greater than your fears, and you are stronger than the limits you once accepted. The world may not change overnight, but what changes is the way you stand within it. And that shift, quiet yet unshakable, becomes the foundation for everything that follows. Imagine the weight lifting as you acknowledge this truth. Imagine the clarity sharpening, the horizon widening. On this day, the profound insight is that nothing outside of you defines your worth. No timeline, no setback, no missed chance can diminish the brilliance of who you are right now. The revelation is not about waiting for some perfect moment to arrive. It is about realizing the perfect moment is here. You are in it. And what you choose to embrace now becomes the momentum that carries you forward into the life you've been waiting to live. This is why 21st August holds so much significance. It's not about prediction or mystery. It's about recognition of your power, your direction, and your undeniable connection to something greater than yourself. Once you see it, you cannot unsee, and once you embrace it, nothing can take it away. The revelation becomes your anchor, your turning point, the moment you'll look back on and know that was when everything changed. The breakthrough unfolds like a rising tide, steady and unstoppable, lifting you higher with every passing moment. The insight that comes alive now is not just a thought, it's a deep knowing that begins to reshape the way you see yourself and your place in the world. For so long, you may have believed that answers lived outside of you, waiting to be discovered in someone else's words, in distant circumstances, or in future milestones. Yet the truth that becomes clear here is that the compass has always been within, and it has always been pointing you toward your own brilliance. The most powerful revelation is this: you are no longer waiting for permission to live fully. You don't need validation, approval, or the right set of conditions to begin. What you've been searching for is not ahead of you, but inside of you, waiting to be claimed. The moon alignment on 21st August amplifies this inner awakening, spotlighting the reality that you've carried the key all along, and now that you see it, everything changes. As the intensity rises, the world around you begins to take on a new texture. Choices that once seemed overwhelming appear simple because you're no longer approaching them from fear. Connections you may have overlooked suddenly reveal their meaning, reminding you that nothing has been random. The scattered pieces of your journey begin to fit together, creating a design that tells a story only you could live. It's a story of resilience, of courage, of refusing to give up even when the path was unclear. The revelation deepens when you realize how much strength you've already proven to yourself. Think of the moments you thought you couldn't keep going, but you did. Think of the times you doubted yourself and still chose to step forward. All of that builds to this moment, showing you that the power you seek is not new. It's already in motion, already alive in you. What you're experiencing now is not the start of your strength, but the recognition of. This clarity doesn't arrive with noise or spectacle. It comes with the quiet certainty that you are enough exactly as you are. You don't need to become someone else or chase an ideal future to be worthy of the life you dream of. The revelation is that the person standing here right now is already capable, already aligned, already more powerful than they once believed. And from this place, every step forward becomes infused with purpose. Imagine carrying this truth into your daily life. Picture yourself approaching challenges not with hesitation, but with the confidence of someone who knows they are guided. See yourself walking into opportunities with a calm assurance that you belong there. Visualize yourself embracing connections that are meaningful, releasing those that no longer resonate, and trusting that each interaction is part of the greater design. The intensity reaches its peak when you understand the simplest yet most profound truth. You are the answer you've been waiting for. No outside force can hand you what is already yours. The universe may open doors, but it is your steps that carry you through. The moon on that day is a mirror, reflecting back the light you've always carried. Carry this with you. The revelation is permanent. Once you've seen your own power, you cannot go back to pretending you are powerless. Once you've recognized your worth, no outside voice can take it away. This is the climax not of a story ending, but of a story beginning. The universe has shown you the truth, and now it is yours to embody. The beauty of this revelation is that it doesn't arrive with thunder or spectacle. It moves quietly, reshaping what you value most and how you measure meaning in your life. Thursday's moment reminds you that clarity is not something granted in a single flash, but something that unfolds layer by layer. You may realize that the questions you've carried for so long were not about getting final answers, but about opening new doors within yourself. This is where the profound turning point happens, not in seeking to control what lies ahead, but in trusting the process of discovery itself. In the days that follow, you might recognize how many of your decisions were driven by outside noise and distractions, and how natural it is to return to your own rhythm. Now that return doesn't demand perfection. It simply asks you to acknowledge where your truth has always been waiting. A surprising lightness may accompany this insight, as though you've been carrying a weight you didn't know was there, and suddenly it's gone. The deeper realization here is that your path doesn't need to look like anyone else's for it to be valid or extraordinary. The real magic is in owning the steps you take, no matter how different or unusual they may appear. It is in those moments of personal honesty that a new kind of strength is born, one that doesn't shout, but stands unshakable. And as Thursday's revelation settles into your awareness, it becomes clear this isn't the end of a cycle. It's the start of living with more authenticity than ever before. August 21st brings the moon alignment, marking a turning point for those attuned to divine timing and higher transformation. As this energy unfolds, staying connected to a community that understands these shifts can make the difference between moving through change with clarity or drifting without direction. That is why engaging here matters so deeply. Your voice shapes this space. Share your insights or what stood out most to you in the comments below, because when you speak, others resonate, learn, and expand from your reflection. One message can spark another person's awakening, and the cycle of light continues. So pause for a moment, add your words, and let's build a collective circle of awareness together. Support this mission by tapping the like button. It's not just a digital gesture, but a signal to others searching for guidance that they are not alone. The more we spread this message, the more we create a chain reaction of alignment, reaching people who are silently waiting for direction, and subscribing ensures you stay in rhythm with upcoming insights that align with the unfolding seasons of growth and transformation. Every interaction you bring here, whether a comment, a like, or sharing this video, adds another thread to a larger tapestry of spiritual awakening. Transformation thrives in unity, not isolation. That's why your presence here is powerful, and your participation creates ripples far beyond what you may imagine. As we close, step forward with intention, and remember, this alignment is not a random event, but part of a greater design, calling us into clarity, courage, and trust in the path ahead. Let's continue to rise together, honoring divine timing and embracing the transformations that await.